service to preach today, by now this church would have been jumping up. Is the grace to live in abundance. I heard the Lord say, no, you are going to say your own. I want you to say my own. So I kept quiet. This type of preaching or teaching does not move church. It does not make you so sick. But this is truth, and you must not be called. Why do you fast? Live holy. You don't commit fornication. You don't even lie. You wash the church, you clean the church. You come to church every first and second service. You write all the messages preached by all the ministers of God. You listen to them and read books. And you are still looking for what to eat. Something is wrong. Go and check your pockets. Your holy one belongs to God. And as long as you hold it, can I bring this knowledge to you? Even if a pastor like, let them run 21 days all night. Let them run 21 days all night in your house. Let them run 21 days all night in your company. It will still be going down. When the man of a tither, when the tither is in problem, heaven is in problem. If you guys have shut up here. When the tither is in problem, he can be in problem for a while. The heaven is coming back with a reload. Heaven is preparing the packaging to bounce him back. You know why? God does not allow his source to be shut up. He always allows the source of his blessings. Have you not read about Lydia in the book of Acts of the Apostles? The Bible says Lydia died. As he died, people were crying. Who will people remember you, including God? Widows came with the cloth Lydia gave them. People came with the food Lydia gave them. People came with receipt Lydia used and paid school fees for their children. And began to cry. Lydia, you shouldn't die. They told the apostle that woman that normally take care of you is dead. He said that woman shouldn't die. If that woman die, who will carry the ministry with me? Let us go. When they got there, he pursued everybody and all of you get out there. Don't stop my prayers. You, follow me. They got inside the room where they have laid her, waiting to be buried. Are you a tither? And the enemy want to bury you. Today, you are resurrected. I said today you are coming back alive. Nothing can hold a tither down. It can be for a moment, but you are coming back with a surprise. Everybody holding up belongs to a tither of the eaten by fire. If you hear shout, I hear. It was at that moment, and he said, "Wake up! Don't you know that God's project is just that? Somebody that makes it move, and then we want to shut him up. So we go and beg unbelievers to break it." He said, "Look at wake up, Jerry. Ask them to boil water for them. Let's continue chopping from there." When Lazarus died, what happened? Lazarus was a major sponsor of Jesus' crusade. Lazarus was a great partner who partnered with Jesus' ministry. And they told him Lazarus is dead. He said, "Don't worry. Even though it says 7 days, Lazarus must come back. In other words, I have not gotten a replacement." Oh, Jesus. Even if he's buried 7 days, as I told him, I have not gotten a replacement. He must come back. Because nobody had understood my ministry like Lazarus. Nobody knew that a pastor can eat except Lazarus. If he can, I will let them unbelievers. My father said, "Father," he said, "you sent me here." I said, "Yes." When you sent me, didn't give me report. He said, "No." But you directed my affairs to the life of Lazarus. And they told me he's dead. Papa, I'm going home. He got there and lifted up his eyes. What the Bible said, Jesus wept. And said, "Father, I know you heard me always. Now hear me. Life. Lazarus." He said, "Yes, I'm here." I said, "Come out." Martha, I said, "Continue the kitchen work. Maybe come and help it." He that was dead 4 days came back alive and began to talk. The following verse, the Bible says Jesus was in the dinner with Lazarus. Food. Anyone that want to talk off the hand helping you, Holy Ghost! Don't mind me. When I catch the revelation, I don't like to miss it. Anybody here that is helping you, anyone that have understood you, anyone that's always ready to help you, anyone that wants to take such person away, I command such person to be defeated forever. Beloved, even if you're a mother, hear me out. That son that have grown, that always answer your call, that son that when that son is coming, you're always happy. Anytime you say my son is in Lagos, and the devil want to kill the son so that the mother will return back to tears. Any power that want to collect what makes you happy, I collect that power to be disappointed forever. And I hear you shout fire. I want to dwell a little with this. I will still continue. Lazarus understood Jesus' ministry. Can I shock you? All of you are seated here, but it's only few people that understood me. It's only few. On Sundays we feel first service, second service. It's only few. And those few, if they have headache and worried, it may not be their money. They are always around. They want to know. They have word of encouragement. How can devil take them away from it? He cannot. Because for now, there's no replacement. If they go, despite the anointing, it will work for some time. Anyone helping you shall not be taken away from you. That enemy is not correct. Anybody helping you shall not be taken away from you. Woman, don't let that man you call stupid die. If that man you call stupid die, you will know what widows go through. I'm still going back to my teaching, but I catch a revelation here. Madam, you see that man you're calling stupid with your long mouth? Don't let that go. It's only a woman with a long mouth that call the husband stupid. Very long, like ostrich. Immediately that man dies, you will see even people who could not stand before you before coming to talk to you anyhow. Drag your husband bed with you and ask you to bring the receipt. But as long as that man they call stupid is alive, when they want to do anything, they see him sitting down. So don't mind that man. Don't mind him. Don't mind him. I still repeat this prayer. Anyone helping you, anyone making your life better, anyone where you're collecting your salary, anyone that want to remove it from you, somebody shout fire 3 times. Number 2, number 3. Take your seats. One of the third reasons why non-tithers never prosper is because they are cursed. He said, you are cursed with a curse because you have taken what belongs to me. Why? He said, you are a robber. You rob me of my tithe. You rob me of my offering. If I must speak about offering, but that shall be next time. It is a very bad error for a man God have lifted that can give 20 naira as an offering to shake him to give 5 naira. It's a spiritual devotion. Welcome to our word of shame, humiliation, and insults. Welcome to our world where nobody regards us. That's why in some traditions when the woman lost the husband, that night, I think preceding the burial, the women will gather her with sharp razor blade. And the Bible said that the hair of a woman is her glory. Sorry. The hair of a woman is her glory, and the husband of a woman is her honor. The one that they tell you your honor is down. They remove it. And after the following day, what will she look like? She will now look like something to be mocked. And if you marry a very wicked family, that day of your burial, one of your husband, sister will come and remove the hair from your head. Then watch a woman with hair, straight hair, how she will look like. In other words, your glory has been taken. I don't know what I'm dwelling here. Anybody here that want to take away your glory, somebody shout, it shall not stand. It shall not stand. Number 4 reasons why non-tithers never prosper. Because devourers are constantly eating their wealth. Devourers are constantly eating their wealth. And as long as you are not faithful to God with your tithes, you have opened a chapter for devourers to devour you. What the Bible said in Malachi 3, it said, I will rebuke the devourer for your sake. He shall not destroy the fruit of your ground. You just understand that when you are not a tither, devourers are not rebuked. Devourers are alive. Devourers are strong enough, and devourers can go as long as whatever they can see. Egypt could not pay their tithes, and that is why God allowed the grasshoppers and the termites and the caterpillars to devour their goods. I will rebuke the devourer for thy sake. They shall not destroy your fruit, neither shall they destroy thy vine. Your vine shall not cast her fruit before the time in the field, says the Lord. Malachi 3:11. In other words, miscarriage can be a price for non-tithing. A vine casting her fruit before her time, miscarriage. Business abortion. Very close to it cannot happen. You are very rich. You have gotten to the reach of the business. It all disappeared. Check yourself. When your fruit begin to cast her fruit young, begin to bury younger ones, you watch out something. Something is wrong somewhere. Part of it could be you are tithing. You know what the Bible said? You tithe on everything God gave you. That's why some of our mothers that get better to take children, they tithe with one child. There are some pastors today that are tithe on their parents. It is not that we are struggling to born 3. We that born 5, we born SS. But I see some women, like my mother born 12 and 4 died, and 8 of us remained. Women were making God with how many children they have. I have 10. I have 12. That means 2 dozen. I have 12. And those 12 today, and we are the product of 12 and 10. Are you not happy? One of my sisters in Lagos, the other one, the husband is in Abuja. My brother is in US. The other one is in Warri. The other one is in Jamaica. How many are you calling? You are calling up to 8. You are calling up to 9. You are calling up to 10. But today, what do we see? The other one is in Notre University, and this one with me here. And this one with me here too. Because I want to help you so that I can train them well. What are you doing today? Are you doing that? It is not the training that matters. It is guidance that matters. So went to the best university and came out as the idiots. It is not the name of the school that makes a child. It is the wisdom of God that makes a child. Can I prove to you? James chapter 1 verse 5. He that lacketh wisdom, ask from God, who liberally gave to all men. Some school that answered big names does not have big results. But what you pray like, Lord, give my children wisdom. Even though they find themselves in public school, give them private brain and expensive brain. So many of the governors who have today never attended private school. Many of them are public schools. And many of them never wear shoe. Thousands of schools today that will go with laptop. So many of our governors today never know what is laptop until they go to like something years. When you are not paying your tithes, devours our life. Things will be happening to you unexpectedly. What will happen to others and pass by is something that happened to you and cost you a lot of money. It will happen to you and cost you a lot of money. You spend all your money looking for solution when people are using their money invested. No longer shall you use your money to look for solution. But from today, begin to use your money to do wise investment. Number 5 reasons why a non-tither cannot prosper. Number 5 reason is the fruits of the field are constantly destroyed. Your efforts are wasted. Your efforts are wasted. A brother gave me a testimony of his life. He was jobless without a work. And suddenly somebody bought a car and gave to him on a high purchase. And that car that time was 1 million naira. He said the first day he entered road, that he made 4,200 naira. Remember, he is to account 20,000 naira each week. But the first day he made 4,200 naira. What happened? He went to the altar of God and told God, this is my first fruit. He dropped it before the altar of God and left. Until he finished that car, timber reef never held him for one day. You got the first day to account 20,000 a week. Man, it is not easy to have a practical faith and to follow God practically. That day, the Lord tested you with 4,200 naira. You will say, thank God, the remaining 16,000. Rather, he packaged the 4,000 and came before the altar of God and said, Lord, this is my fourth fruit in this venture. And dropped it. All through 1 year, he run that car to raise 1 million naira for the owner. Timberry never held him. He said he will be in his house. Special charter will call him. He will take them. Many times in a week, there are times he pay 40 times instead of 20. Because God gave mercies. And he finished using the car. And the car is still very neat. Beloved, divine principles are not what you can figure out with human brain. Say what I said. It's not what you can figure out with human brain or human senses. The moment you begin to figure out divine principles, you are getting weak. The works of your hand in the field will be destroyed. Your effort will be useless. It will not amount to anything tangible because you cannot hold what belongs to God and expect a return. You cannot hold what belongs to God and expect a return. God knows the way to frustrate people who want to frustrate him. God knows how to put people in a high job when they want to make him, make themselves wiser. But there's an opportunity. If that can have a change of heart and say, Lord, I know I am sorry. Return to me. There were moments in my life I was a very heavy robber, but that was armless robber. I was armless robber, not armed robber. Because I was only robbing God, not with God, without God. I will be keeping my tithes by Friday. If all the road leading to finance will block, I will not go there and collect and say, before Sunday, I will complete. I think people need food. They say, take, go and eat. We will eat. The judge has said the Lord is good all the time. Saturday, things will become difficult. I will still dip my hand, collect it, and eat. I discovered for 3 months. No, not 3 months. It was 6 months. I was a heavy robber. And God was giving me grace. I was moving. And grace was working with me. Until the day God removed the grace from me. By then,